Hey friends, how are you? I'm back with another episode of REaCH, Robotics for Every Child. And I'm your host, Flight Lieutenant Manoj Jamsandekar, Founder Director, Qurious Mind Infotainment Pvt. And I'm going to use the robotic kit QurioREaCH. You can get that kit from 10 cities across Goa. You can find the details on our website www.curiousmind.co.in. Find the closest shop near you, go there and ask for QurioREaCH robotic kit. Come back, watch this video and make robots and enjoy. Today we are going to make a robot called as Freefall. You have been to adventure parks where you have a ride which takes you up slowly and then takes you down fast. That's called Freefall. And we are going to try to make that ride using QurioREaCH robotic kit. What we need? We need 2 C plates, 2 L plates, a rectangular plate, 2 double bars, 3 single bars, 2 square plates, all these spare parts, nuts, bolts, spacers, shaft locks, flat rotators, L connector, flat connectors. We need 1 big gear, 1 medium gear, 1 small axle, a motor with motor shaft, and of course remote control and wire, and the screwdriver and spanner. So let's make Freefall using QurioREaCH robotic kit. First, let's make the base. For making the base, we will use 2 C plates and we'll connect a rectangular plate to complete our base. This side 2 nut bolts, this side 2 nut bolts. Let's tighten the nut bolts. Similar way, we'll put 2 nut bolts this side as well. So base is ready and now we are going to make a mast. Now here we are going to connect 2 L plates together like this. Now if you see this side, we don't have anything to connect. So I can't connect using nut bolt here. So what I am going to do is, I am going to make use of a flat connector. 1 flat connector on this side and 1 flat connector here will connect these 2 L plates together. So let me connect one side first. And this one I'll join here. You know, I have started learning a little bit of Goan. I got some words and I should come to you to learn more Goan words. You learn robotics from me, I will try to learn Goan from you. I've heard this word a lot time, burge. So that means, if I am correct, the children. Might be wrong. You can correct me. So I've connected these two L plates to each other, and now I'm going to put this L plate here onto the C plate, again using two nut bolts. I'm going to put it on the last slits here. So there are three slits here, and slightly away from the edge I'm going to put them. One more bolt here. And then tighten them using spanner and screwdriver. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so now it's time to put the motor. So we'll remove the motor screws. Put the motor where we want. Here I'm putting the motor shaft into this vertical slit. One motor screw will be put into the vertical slit, another motor screw will be put in the horizontal slit. As I keep on telling, motor screws should go in very easily. How do you know whether they are going easily? Try to put them with hand. When they go completely in, then you can tighten them. Okay, so that is done. We'll put the small gear onto the motor shaft and lock it using shaft lock. Now we have to put the big gear on here, and for that we have to create one hole here. To create a hole, what we use? We use a flat rotator. I'm going to put the flat rotator in a slanted fashion and put the nut bolt into the lower circular hole and keep the upper circular hole for putting the axle. Just for alignment purpose, I am putting a bolt into the upper circle hole, but I am not going to connect any nut there. And I will tighten this one here and remove the aligner bolt. Now I'll check whether they align properly. So for that I'm using the small axle and passing it through the hole, and I'm checking, yes, they are meshing with each other properly. Okay, so that's done. We'll keep it aside for a while. Here we are going to attach one 1.5-inch bolt. The head of the bolt has to be on the bigger circle side and the tail on the other side. And this has to be tightly secured. It's very important. Okay, and now we will mount it using the small axle. Through this, we will lock it from behind using a shaft lock, and we'll lock it from front also using one shaft lock. Now let's create the push-pull rod and the pendulum rods. For that, I'm going to take one single bar, and I need here 3 flat rotators. I want one flat rotator here, one here below, and one here on the top. All the bolts are going to be from top to down. So heads are going to be visible, tails are going to be on other side. That is how I am going to put them. So let's put one by one. For tightening, I just put aligner bolt and then tighten using the spanner and screwdriver. Remove the aligner bolt. Put the second one. Remove the aligner bolt and put the third. Third one is from top. Again put one aligner bolt and tighten. So that is how we have made this part, and we have to make one more such part. Here we have to put one flat rotator down here, another flat rotator up here, and again we have to put the bolt from top. Put the aligner bolt. Put the aligner bolt. Lot of making in this robot. If you have seen, we have used almost all parts from the kit except for the wheels and one rectangular plate. We have used all the parts of the kit. Which kit? QurioREaCH robotic kit. And where do you get it? You get it with our business partners all across Goa. You can find their details, their address, their phone numbers on our website www.curiousmind.co.in and ask for QurioREaCH kit. These two parts are done. Now we'll keep them aside and we will create the seat. The seat is created using L connector and a single bar. So I am going to connect here this way, this single bar. Okay. But this one, I don't want this bolt to go down and obstruct down. So I want this up. So before I put that, I am going to connect here. This one be going behind from front back. The head is here, the tail is behind. And I'm going to tighten this. And then connect it to the square plate. The bolt is from down up, head is below and tail is to this side. Okay, so this is the seat done, and at the top we are going to attach one 1-inch bolt, okay, which will be tightly secured here. Okay, let's connect these things together. And for that we need to create one fulcrum point. We have to put this 1.5-inch bolt through this vertical slit and secure it tightly. Now let's take, this is our push-pull rod. We are going to put it here, but I want some space so that it does not touch this motor shaft, and for that I need to put spacers. So I'm going to put 2 spacers here. and put this push-pull rod, connect using nut which is loosely coupled. Now this push-pull rod I am going to connect with this part here using another 1-inch nut and bolt. So that has to go from behind, comes here, then I put this and connect them to using a nut loosely coupled, because these are joints, they should be able to move. And then this hole, circular hole, has to go inside here like this. But again I need some space here. Because I need space, I need spacers. So I am going to put 2 more spacers there. It is coming inside, I need 3rd spacer. Yes, it looks good. Let's see, or will it touch? No, I think it will be fine. So we'll put this nut here, loose. And now we are going to connect this assembly which we had created. We are going to put through this and again connect it using a nut which is again loosely coupled. So this part is going to go up and down when we rotate this. To ensure that it stays within this limit, we have to connect these 2 double bars here so that it only stays there. The double bars don't have anything, so that we can connect it at perpendicular. So what we need L connectors. So we'll put the L connector here. Attach it using a nut. And tighten it. And we'll see the space. We need, this is 1 and we need the second one here. So we'll need L connector here also. So we have to put it somewhere here. Put 1 more L connector using a nut and bolt. And tighten it. And now put the double bars. Put the bolt from inside out. And let me tighten that. If you are, it's getting in way, what we can do is we can just, for the time being, remove this. Take it out, put it aside. Once we are done, then we can bring it back. Okay, so this is put, we are putting this as well. Okay, so we have done that. So we'll again reattach this and put the nut back. This is loose. Okay, and that completes our Freefall robot. Now it's time for us to test whether it works fine or not. Are you ready to test? I feel a little excited as well as little anxious. I don't know whether it works or not. What do you think? We will check it. For that, we are going to connect the wire. And now you know how to connect the wire, isn't it? But again, I am going to tell you, you have to hold the connector from behind, give support, and then insert the wire. That's very important, because otherwise the connector might come loose, and that's why we have to ensure that we give a support from behind. For the remote, we are going to again give support to the connector, and we are going to connect this other end of the wire to the remote. And let's see whether it works. Wow, this is taking up and down. And working perfectly fine. Did you like this robot? Make it using the QurioREaCH kit. Go and grab your QurioREaCH kit fast. It is available with our business partners all across Goa. Their address, their phone numbers are available on our website, that is www.QuriousMind.co.in. Purchase this QurioREaCH kit, watch these videos, make these robots. One robot every week. And you can watch these videos on the YouTube channel as well. So don't worry if you have missed out on earlier episodes. I want to see you in the next episode, when I'm going to come back with another fantastic robot. Till then, happy making.